Welcome once again. Yes, we want to see part 2 of how to write large numbers in words. In the previous video, I promised to make another video to teach you how to pronounce those ones that always have multiple zeros, many zeros in between numbers. So that's very tricky. You have to be very careful. Now, if you have something like this is still very easy. Everybody can pronounce this. This is 205. Everybody can pronounce this. This is 205. So this zero in the middle does not really confuse many people. Now, let's proceed and see other ones that might look very tricky. So if we have 2005, now you still need to go back to your rule of grouping numbers into family of 3. The rule is also applicable here. You can apply the same rule here. So from the back, count 3 digits. Comma will be after every 3 digits when you are going from right to left. Let's count 1, 2, 3. Put comma. So you can see if you have more digits, you still have to count, but we don't have any more digits. So this is my unit family, and this is my thousand family. So, however, how do we now write this? You know, I said after pronouncing the member of every family, you end the number with the family name and put comma. The same sense can be applicable here. Now, this is 2000. Let's write that first. 2000. Good. 2000. Now, we are supposed to follow this with comma. We are supposed to follow this. But, however, there is the next digit after this comma is 005. Now, this is supposed to be pronounced as 005, but it doesn't make sense. So, however, 005 is also the same as saying 5. Just that in this particular number, these zeros have values. But if you simply just write it out like this, these zeros are not significant. They don't have any value. So it's more like saying 5. But however, here, these zeros, they have values. But even with that, we are not expected to pronounce the 0. I will just say this is 2000. I will skip these 2 zeros. I will act as if I'm not saying them. I will just say 2005. So 2005. So this is the same way. This is the same method you will apply when pronouncing big numbers too. They have a bunch of zeros. That is a lot of zeros in between numbers. However, let's see another one of 4 digits. Let's go. If you have so what we have here is 30868. So the rule still apply. I have to start counting 3 digits from the back. 1, 2, 3, comma. So then the pronunciation goes like, you see, this is the unit family and this is the thousand family. So I have to say 3000, 3000, and so you see, I said if 0 follows comma in thousand, you don't need to put comma here. So 3068 and 68. So what we have here is 3068. So once you know this, every other big ones become easier. They become very easy. So let's quickly write one very big number that has a bunch of zero in between. Let's see. the same rule that you applied here is also applicable there. Let's have so the first thing is, let us select three family member. 1, 2, 3, comma, 1, 2, 3, comma, 1, 2, 3, comma, 1, 2, 3. So, very good. So, you know, this is the unit family. This is 1,000 family. This is the million family. And this is the billion family. So, to pronounce this, I'm going to start with the billion family. So, have 500 and 1 billion. After pronouncing 501, since they belong to the billion family, I have to write the family name. Then after that, I put comma. Next, this one, this is 008. You know, we can't say 000 and 08. It doesn't make sense. I will omit the 0 in my mind. And when I'm writing it, I will act as if I'm not seeing them. I'm just going to write 8. So the next family after the billion or before the billion. So let's say this is the units, this is the thousand, this is the million, and this is the billion. So this is 8 million, right? 8 million, put comma. Now this is 400. Normally 400, every 3 digits you pronounce it normally the way you pronounce 3-digit number. 400 is 400. But which family does it belong to? This is 1,000. We say 400,000. That's 400,000. Good. Then we have 095, which is just 95. So I'm going to and 95. So this is very, very good. Now, let me do one last example that will teach you if a complete family has only zeros in their family, how do we pronounce such numbers? So let's see that. So look at this. This is very, very simple. So what we have here is from the back, let's group 1, 2, 3, we put comma, 1, 2, 3, we put comma. So let's start with the first member. So this family is the unit family, this family is the 1,000 family, and this is the million family. So I will start by saying 6 million. This is 6 million. Yes, 6 million. Now, check the 1,000 family. We just have only zeros as the member. How do we pronounce that? So, are we going to say 000 and 0,000? No, you can't do that. All you need to just do is jump over the entire family. Jump over this family and go to the last family. Because this family here, they are all zeros. And we cannot pronounce zeros when we can't even write them down when we are pronouncing numbers. You don't say 000 and 0,000. It's wrong. So I will just jump to the last family, which is 416. So this is how to pronounce a family that has only zeros in their family. So thank you. God bless you. In the next video, we are going to be looking at how to write numbers in figures when they are given in words. Thank you. God bless you.